The silence in this game is really spooky. Like, it's so quiet. You can hear the wind and stuff. Having headphones sucks, not gonna lie. It sounds 10 times spookier. Even though it's not like a real spooky game.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Okay, okay.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah, let's peek into Lewis's room now.
Everyone always
Whoa,
told me to
that's
stay out of
sick.
Lewis's room.
He's a
Except
pothead.
Lewis.
Achievement, dude. Nice. It's dark. Yeah, it's dark outside. Dude, that room looks sick, dude. Alright, let's go into this room. I shouldn't be standing there. Look, I'm pregnant. You can see my belly. Alright. It's a cool entrance.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah, like fucking the good herb, you know? Sam's addiction, you feel me? Oh,
Lewis
hell
and I
yeah.
spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
That's my boy
He
right
died
there.
a lot.
That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Bad at games? Oh shit, he left some in here. Nettie, here you go. Oh, Sam, I mean. Here you go. Just for you. Dude, he even left some residue on his bed. Disgusting, dude. Clean up your room, Lewis. Sick room, I know. See what this is.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh, he had an
Newly
addiction.
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
This is terrible.
His mind began to wander.
Oh, this is whack.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
What the hell?
And things that
This
had
is
no
trippy,
names.
bro. It's so hard taking care of both
He
things.
knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
I'm gonna chop my hand off. I
I
already
had
feel it.
hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
I bet the room smells like fish. Like Sam's under. Wow, dude. That's toxic. Not an accident, it seems.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
What the hell?
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination.
I'm trying to take care
grew
of three
stronger.
things: reading, chat, doing both of these things. It's insanely fucking hard.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
What Mario
They
in
begged him to
God's
stay,
name is this?
but his mind was already
Don't chop your
wandering.
hand, I know, I'm trying not to, dude.
It became a game for him.
Okay. This is hard, guys.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville?
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Nah, fam, I'm still here.
Minneapolis. Until one day he
Minneapolis?
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh shit, he got completely lost, dude.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
No! Beautiful prince! No!
handsome queen, beautiful prince.
There you go, we got both stories, baby.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Fuck yeah, dude.
radiant rainbows. He followed the sound
Oh
of
shit.
his
Electric guitars, electric guitar. Oh, what? Electric sitar? What the fuck is
electric
that?
sitar.
What's electric sitar? Sam, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Yo, this is awesome. This is a good story, dude.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Why are you still chopping? I just want to. It's addiction. The fishes are gonna ruin the story. We need to get them out of the way.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him. that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination
Don't
is
judge
as real
me,
as
Rem.
my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
So much blood everywhere. Why is there so much blood? Oh, this is definitely my locker, dudes. I'm not. But am I supposed to look at my locker?
He began to forget the world we know.
Sam, thank you for the 100 biddies. Sick locker, I know, right?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wait, is that him? By the way, guys, don't buy fishes in cans,
He
alright?
began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
This is pretty nasty. He's not even chopping them. Sammy, thank you so much for the 200 biddies, dude. Appreciate it. Do we go this way?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
You like my Halloween alerts? Thank you, thank you. He's crazy? I don't think he was crazy. I think he just sounded it. I don't know. I mean, there's possibilities he could have been sick, he could have been depressed, something. I don't know, there's lots of different possibilities.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Don't you ever feel like yourself drifting off sometimes? I certainly do. Thank you so much. I hope the alerts are awesome. We're also going to have some Christmas ones when December comes around.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Sammy, thank you so much for the biddies.
There was only one thing left to do.
Also, thank you for using the Terminator one. Thank you.
Bend down his head.
This is a beautiful prince? No way, dudes. Look at what this is. Look at what this is, dudes. Look at what this is. Thank you, Sam, for the lemon biddy. Well, look at what this is, dudes. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. What the I don't want to do this, dudes. I know what's going to happen. Bend down his head. I have to bend the knee, dudes. Do it! Ram! We have to do it, dudes. We can't proceed with the story if we don't do it. We have to do it. Sam, thank you for the 18 biddies. Just for you, we're doing it. I don't want to see you, dudes.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's her brother? That was terrible, dude. We need 2 more people. We need Sven and Kay. She is cursed? This family, dude. I don't know, dude. This game is way better than I thought. Okay, This is Gel's pick, by the way. Gel has a great pick. This game is dope. Like it's not like cool. Like, oh, I don't know, dude. Like, if you guys like these kinds of games, like, this is definitely a badass game. Dude, I'm so upset, dude. That was terrible. She is cursed. I don't know, dude. Maybe her family's just... I don't know, dude.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
What happens if she falls down from here and dies, dude? What happens if that's the ending? That's gonna be terrible. Please don't let that be the ending.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Is there anything here? Dawn? That's her mom's name, Dawn? You guys remember who Sven was? She's gonna freaking slip, isn't she? I don't know, she's pregnant too, dude.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Damn, dude. She went to Paris. Or at least flew by Paris. Dawn is cute. Next him name? Yeah, Dawn is a cute name. That's her dad. Disaster relief. Sanjay Kumar. Evac specialist. Nice, dude. Oh, she was a book writer. Okay. What does this say? Okay, I guess the only way to go is upstairs, right?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Oh, man. Don't say that.
Maybe I
Edith.
should have come sooner.
I don't like how this sounds, dude.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
What if she's dead? What if she's already dead? I gotta sleep, boys. Good night, good night. Alright, Ram, thank you so much for stopping by. Good night, dude. Thank you so much for the sub as well. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully the next emote gets approved soon.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
What were they
The
eating?
grown-ups
Chinese?
have
Oh yeah,
to
they eat
argue
Chinese a lot,
now.
right?
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Okay.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Cursive is so pretty. Yeah, I can't believe I learned
When
cursive
the
and then they
fog
never
rolled
used it.
in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
I'm so lost.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
We gotta go back and read the book.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Edie! No!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
What did she see?
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
She always wears those things on her hand. Even as a kid, did you guys
And then I
not
was
see
alone.
that? And she has them present day, and then she also has
Last Finch left alive.
when they went to when they're in the dinner table.
Until I found out about you.
What? Somebody else?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Oh, her
If
kid.
we
Maybe
lived
her
forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
kid. The baby, yeah, her baby, right?
Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I coming out of the
This
womb?
journal was supposed to be for you,
Let me
but
out.
now I hope you'll never see it.
Let me out.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Do I got goosebumps? That was good. That was a good game, dudes. Holy that was good, dude. It had like such a different, like, so many emotions. So good. We got an achievement too. Hell yeah. There's a lot of achievements I gotta do. I will do those on my own time. But all this will be on YouTube if you guys want to relive it. It's so good. Oh my god, dude. The ending is so good. There was 2 rooms I missed though. We will be replaying this on stream though. I want to get all the achievements on stream. Not today. Probably some other time, but definitely. It's actually really beautiful. The ending, like this scene is nice too. Like it's well put. They should do this for movies, dude. Like, this is cute. There's a kite. A little up ahead, we just passed Milton. The Finches. There's a baby. There's Greg. And they put somebody named Greg there. Okay. I see you. I see you. Another achievement. Let's go. I'll see the name in the ending credits. It's always a good thing to watch the ending credits, guys. Always a good thing, you know. So good, dude. This game was good, right? Do you guys like it? You guys enjoy it? You're bummed out now? It was a little bit of a bummer, right? This one was good though. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little spooked out. By the way, this was Gel's pick. He picked this game. He said it was good, and it surely was. It's definitely like an 8 or 9 out of 10. This game by far really good. You know what? I like story-driven games. Like this story is super good. It's well written. There's a lot of little things you could do. Like, I mean, it's not like you roam around, but there's a lot of like neat little things that happen in this game that's really nice. Yo, this is really nice. All the people. All these great people made this game. It's a great team. Really good. Wow, that's so cool, dude. Even this part's nice. The Chinese food, in loving memory of Louis Finch, the Edith Finch team. the end. Bravo.